was smashed. Well, got to a point where I could hardly stand up. I've relapsed a couple of times, but I've been smoking it. It's the first injection I've had in a couple of months. I could have overdosed, you know, but I was lucky. I didn't. But I wasn't far from it. If I'd have had maybe a couple more units, inch syringe, I could have gone over.
I was really upset, I mean, because it had done so well. I cried, you know, it upset me that much. I hope he's going to go back to his old ways again.
All it takes is one lad to say, let's go get a tow, and a couple will be following him, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be like that.
When I asked him to go, I don't know if he thought I would actually ask him to go. I think he thought he could push it. We've got to learn to live as a group and to sort of look out for each other. There has to be a limit.
Having been thrown out of Agape House, Gareth had no option but to take his worldly possessions to his ever-forgiving girlfriend, Natalie, and her family next door.
He knows what he's got to do, doesn't he? You know what I mean? So he's got to do it. We're there for him when he comes off it or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to let my head get fucked over it, you know what I mean? I've had enough of that. Enough on his mind. He's got his own life to fucking sort out. I've punched him and belted him, I've cuddled him. You know what I mean? I've told him I'd be there for him. I've told him to fuck off and I never want to speak to him again. Everything. You know what I mean? Listened, everything. I mean, what can you do? No, there's no handbook at all to tell you what to do, is there?
Short of boarding his bedroom door up. There's no else you can do, is there?
Boarding bedroom door up or something. It's all in his head, innit? He's got to, you know what I mean, change his mentality and that. Get rid of all them mates.
At their new rehearsal studios in a converted mill near Huddersfield, Warm were about to meet Jane Wallace, a high-profile music publicist drafted in from London to promote the band.
You know, I've heard the material, I think it's fantastic. It's the most exciting new music that I've heard in quite a long time. I mean, I can see that I'm going to be approaching Kerrang and Metal Hammer and all those kind of hard rock magazines, but also we don't want to discount the NME and the Melody Maker, and of course, you know, when you give an interview to the NME, they're going to want to know about, you know, where it comes from, where your lyrics come from, and in this case, they come from the heart.
For Gareth, things were getting worse. He had persuaded his doctor to give him a week's methadone prescriptions. He then forged the dates to try to get the drugs all at once. Now the chemist was refusing to give him the drugs, and the doctor to write more prescriptions.
I've no medication. You know what I mean? I've just been thrown off the prescription for good. I'm just gonna have to do a cold turkey.
Gareth couldn't face the prospect of cold turkey, the sudden withdrawal of his medication. Later that day, he managed to get hold of some more pills.
Who's doing the feedback? That's you? Yeah.
The band have been rehearsing for hours every day.
Make it growl more, just like she's getting ready to, you know what I mean?
At the Huddersfield studio, Menace is back to groom their act.
One more little thing again, just to tighten it all up, just that much tighter. When you do that space in between Lee, when he goes, that you know that hole, where is this? Yeah. All feedback, everything, stop. You know, make it just like, and I thought up, boom, and when you come back out, it's gonna come out like thunder. Same part, okay? Second, same position.
For breakfast. Yeah, that's what I said.
At Agape House, there is grim news. Another of the addicts has died.
In the last 3 months, I've known 3 people who overdose and die, and all 3 of them have been close friends. And that could be me. I could be next if I don't watch what I'm doing. So I've just got to sort it out.
Gareth has been addicted to hard drugs for 5 years now. He admires his brother Jamie's determination to get off drugs and would like to kick the habit himself. The alternative is bleak.
I mean, I hope one day that he can come back home and, you know, without having to go and get any drugs from estate. Just hope that he can come home and just be part of the family again. That's all we want, really. Just want him to be normal, get a job and get on with his life, because he's missed out on such a lot. There's times when I've sat and thought, well, have I done something wrong? Is it my fault that they've both been on drugs, you know? But then I think, well, no, I shouldn't blame myself, because I haven't done out wrong. I mean, I've always been there for them.
6 a.m. and Warm are off to their first London gig. Craig and Jamie's dad would have been proud of his sons. He'd played acoustic guitar himself and had always wanted them to be involved with music.
Look at that bastard.
1,695 quid. She will be mine. Oh yes, she will. I never take heroin again. It's fucked my head up a bit, yeah, but just memory and that, bit of a bad memory and stuff like that. Go back, I definitely wouldn't do it, but we all make mistakes.
Everyone deserves a chance in life. And they're a good band. They work really hard for it, and they deserve it. They deserve a chance. What do I think I deserve? Well, at this moment in time, I don't really deserve home until I come off drugs.
Not that we can say can do it, it's just in his own head, innit? We could tell him that we love him and everything, and we care, that we're glad that he's got off it and that, but if something in his head makes him want to go get one, no one can stop that, can they? Ah, fucking ace.
Come on!
If you're affected by any of the issues in tonight's programme and would like details of organisations that offer information and support, you can call the BBC Action Line on 0800 888809. All calls are free and confidential, and lines are open every day from 6 a.m. until midnight. The BBC website address is www.bbc.co.uk.